teach you what they're doing to you. You take the information and do with what you want. Seek out good counsel. This guy over here might be good counsel for you. I don't know. Get representation. And if they don't understand it, I'll teach them. Tad will teach them. Tad's a fired up man. Get on the phone with these credit card companies, it's a blast. I live for that. I really do. I've taken my money right here. They owed it to me. I went and took it. How did I take it? I spent it. All I can tell you is what I did. I'm not advising you to do anything. Okay, go get informed. Figure this out. You can call me. I'll answer your question. Emailing me is the best way. But I went and I used it. We bought furniture. We bought groceries. We bought our stuff for our kids. That's what we did. Then I wrote and asked a series of questions. Everything you do in life with any agency or anyone, you always want to ask a series of questions. That's our favorite saying. Ask them a series of questions. What happened when I signed your application? What'd you do with it? Did we exchange it? Well, UCC says we did. I gave you a promissory note. I don't care if you called it an application, because you took my signature and my promise to pay, and by law deposited, and by law you didn't have to tell me. But I'm asking now. Because I want to know. In my particular case, after about 3.5 months, they sent it off to third-party debt collectors. They charged it off. What did it do on their financial statements? When they charged it off, because I defaulted, they got more money. They got income. Because I defaulted. You'll say, what? You live in a world that is upside down. And the looks that I get from some of you folks in here today are what I get on a regular basis. I'm still in practice. This license is brand spanking new. Pennsylvania just re-upped me. Another 2 years. I've been doing this for 3. They're almost every, I don't know if it's every congressperson at this point, but I'd venture to say 85% of them know who I am. They know my name. They don't know who I am, but they at least know my name. Because I don't want to be a public hero. I'm not looking to be, I'm not looking to be George Washington. I don't want to be. I represent my clients. And to do that, I get Congress involved. I get your representative involved, especially when it comes to the IRS. I want to put pressure where I can. When it comes to this stuff, who do you deal with? You deal with the banks. So when the third-party debt collector started calling me, Title 15 is your best friend. This Title 15 has the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Who's heard of that? Okay. Go read 1692 et sec. Beautiful piece of legislation. That's United States Code 15, Title 15. 15 U.S.C. 1692. Read it. Go out to Cornell Law and read it. It's not that big. But what it tells you is you don't ever have to pay a third-party debt collector. That's the bottom line. 15 U.S.C. 1692. Because there's one thing you can do with a third-party debt collector. It's called verification. You're entitled to send them, when they send you a notice for, you owe us money. We've been hired by NextCard. We've been hired by Bank of America. We've been hired by MBNA. You owe us money. Since when did you sign a contract with, let's see, who did I deal with? Oh, I love the law firm. I got a call from a law firm. I got a letter from a law firm out of New York. And I wrote him back, and I said, verify that I owe you money. Otherwise, I'm coming after your butt. This is a fun fight. So they sent, you know what what they sent back to me, this was on one of my cards. They sent back to me 7 years worth of copies of my monthly statement. And I laughed. I did just that. I said, these guys got to be kidding. I sent it back. I said, it's a shame. You might want to go get good counsel that I have to teach you your job. Send me verification. What'd they do? They sent it back. 7 years. Same thing. What did I do next? Nothing. I let them call me. They called me. I have a guy that works in my office. This was the first day on the job. 8:30 in the morning, these people called my office. And I chewed them a new rear end like it was nobody's business. I woke up my entire house. My head was as red as your dress. I was fuming. And then I sent a letter and memorialized what took place. And then I sent him a bill. I charged him $7,500 for wasting my time. Because under 1692, I can. Because I'm a professional. I had to waste my professional time. Seek professional help with this stuff, though. You can do it on your own, but get good counsel. They're gone. They haven't bothered me. I'm about ready to sue them. They haven't paid me yet. I sent out another bill to another third-party debt collector. And they didn't respond. So after it's been about 45 days, I sent them another bill. These idiots actually called me and said, "What's this bill for? We don't even have you as an account." And I said, "Oh, well, let me tell you what happened. You sent me a letter. I asked you for verification. Then you called me. Under strict orders, by law, if you tell a third-party debt collector not to call you, not to email you, not to fax you, they have to abide by it, but they can't write you." They called me after I told them not to, and after I asked them for verification, which they never provided. So I wrote them a letter and a bill. And I charged them $2,500. And then they called me back and they says, "Why did you send us this bill?" And I explained to them, "You violated Title 15. You better pay me. Otherwise, I will seek all appropriate remedies under law. And when they don't pay me, I will be able to file suit." It's that simple. This is not an easy fight. Anything that you do that's against the norm is not an easy fight. We got an attorney in here. He'll tell you. International law is probably some of the toughest stuff. I don't owe a third-party debt collector a dime. Never can. Yeah, oh yeah. I quote statute. I quote Title 15. They've got to verify. Verification, when you go, it's not defined in Title 15. So go to a law dictionary. I happen to go to Black's Law 6th edition. I'd recommend using Black's Law 4th edition. If you can get it, use that. The banks are very good at it, because what you think is a loan is a deposit. They've changed the definition on you. What was the one just the other day that changed? Swipe. That's what it was. It was swipe. Just Thursday when we got here. "Oh, let me swipe your credit card." What did it mean to swipe something 50 years ago? You stole it. But now they swipe it. Well, that's what I said. I said, "Boy, there's a definition that changed." And I went, "You know what? No, it hasn't. Because they just took your money. They took your money out of your account when they swiped it. And they really did, because they stole it from you, and you didn't, because you didn't know it was your money. You thought you borrowed it. So did it really change?" English language is amazing. So in any event, I'll be here to answer some questions. That's my education and background. That's what I can tell you about what's happening to you every day.